Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans. It's time for another school year, time for several sports seasons to get rolling here again at Minneapolis junior, senior high school. Dale Leach here, to be joined by Mike Perry not too long a time at Minneapolis junior, senior high school gymnasium. Probably the next to last season that we'll be seeing varsity volleyball in here with the building of the new gym that's hopefully scheduled to be open a year from this January. We got a few more games to see in here in the venerable old gym built in 1961, I believe. Tonight, the Minneapolis Lady Lions are hosting in a triangular two what could be very tough squads, starting with the southeast of Saline Trojans, and then followed up by the Clay Center Tigers. After that, Clay Center lost a lot of people and out of as far as seniors last year, but I'm sure we'll have some good folks coming off the junior varsity side. And southeast of Saline has several good players returning from their previous years, joined this year, from what I understand, by a junior that is a very good, supposed to be a very good player that's a foreign exchange student. That'd be number 9 in the purple, I believe. Her name is Giulia Very. So we'll see what happens. The big star to watch for the Trojans tonight is there's a couple. There's Taylor Wells, number 11, and the big one, number 7, Erica Montgomery. Montgomery's 5'10". There's a Morgan Thaxton, a sophomore, 5'10". Kylie Thaxton, a junior, 5'9". Wells is a couple inches shorter, 5'8", but a pretty good athlete. Looks like their Valero is number 1. Kylie Pogue, she's wearing number 3, or wearing number 1 today on the program. She is number 3. For the Lady Lions, your starters will be number 5, Shay Allison, number 12, Jadra Lott, number 16, Nicole Forte, number 22, Cindy Rowe, if I got my connections right. I'm going to hold off on that one. Number 24, Charisma Veneri. She's actually wearing 0 as a Valaro. And number 32, Faith Kornick. So I'm going to have to double check here on, I think I've marked down 22 instead of 23, Mackenzie Allison. I'm quite sure I'm wrong on what I told you there. Our sponsors this year so far, we hope to add a few more, are the Schooler Company here in Minneapolis, City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, Scott Osherman American Family Insurance Agency in Minneapolis, All Seasons Power Equipment in Minneapolis and Salina, and the Lyle Davidson Agency in Minneapolis, Delphus, and Bennington. So we appreciate those sponsors being aboard to help us through this season. And like I say, we hope to add some more. The Lady Lions coming off a very good season last year. I think they got to semifinals in Sub-State, if I'm not mistaken, before they got knocked out. I hope they repeat that. Their head coach, Julie McCulloch, is the Dean of Coaches at MHS. This is her 24th season. She has a career record of 473 wins versus 290 losses. And we're getting ready for introductions. A warm night here in the gym.
First for the visiting Trojans, a 5'10" senior, number 7, Erica
to Montgomery, number 7, that I mentioned earlier. Shea Allison. Number 5. Number 8, Marianne Helvey. Ariana Helvey. Lindsay Shoup, I think I might have missed her earlier. I apologize for that. Karis Callahan. Jadra Lott, senior for the Lions. Taylor Wells. Nicole Forte for the Lady Lions. Morgan Thaxton, 13, 5'10" sophomore. And Mackenzie Allison, number 23, 5'8" junior. And Kylie Thaxton. Faith Cornick for the Lady Lions. Kylie Pogue for the Lady Lions, or Lady Trojans. Charisma Veneri, freshman for the Lady Lions. Jill McCulloch, as we mentioned earlier, 24th year as head coach of Lady Lions volleyball. Very successful here, very successful program under her tutelage. Coaching for the Trojans is head coach Nathalia Stevenson, assistant coach Shauna Smith. Assistant coaches for the Lady Lions are Val Beichman and Jeanette Weedle. Lady Lions will be here on your left in white. Trojans on our right in purple. Two very good squads the Lady Lions are coming up against tonight. And the road doesn't get any easier to hoe as the week goes on. They go down to the Heston Triangular on Thursday. Then they'll host Sacred Heart next Tuesday here at Minneapolis. We'll be here for that one. On the front line to start, Lott, Allison, and Forte. Starting to serve for the Lady Lions will be the number 10, Lindsay Shoup. Serve is over. They set it up from the outside. Blocked by the Lions. Falls to the floor. 1-0 Southeast. Serving for the Trojans, number 8, Arian Helvey. Serve is there. Mackenzie Allison sits up Lott. The kill. Bumped over by Helvey. Set up Forte. Handled by the Trojans. Set up Lott on the outside. And she kills it in the corner. Gets right by Wells. Ties it at 1. Cornick comes in replacing Veneri. Serving for the Lady Lions will be Nicole Forte, 5'8", senior. 1-1 the score. Tape shot doesn't get over the net. Scores a point for the Trojans. They're up 2-1. Serving for the Trojans will be 1, Kylie Pogue, 5'6", senior. She gets it over. Set up Lott in the center. It's blocked by number 7, Montgomery, back into the Lady Lions. So it's 3-1 Southeast. Pogue with her second serve. into the net. Scoring point for the Lions, 3-2 Southeast. 2 will serve 3 here. Mackenzie Allison, 5'8" junior to serve. The serve is over. Montgomery, or Pogue, excuse me. They set up Wells. Can't get over the net. Ties the score 3. So Mackenzie Allison to serve. She gets it over, her second serve, and it's over the inline. Scoring point for the Trojans, 4-3 now. 4 to serve 3.
Back in for Southeast, number 10, Callahan. Serving for the Lady Trojans, number 7, Erica Montgomery. Service takes point Southeast.
Yeah, everything's functioning. Phones
Back
on.
in for Southeast, number
The
5,
audio plugged into the audio.
Side out, point Minneapolis. Serving for the Lady Lions, number 12, Jigger Lott.
We don't have a computer here. I don't know, Sam. I got a game to broadcast. All right. Yeah, bye. All right, some broadcast problems. Allison puts it out. They bump it over, back to Lott. Allison gets it over. They bump it back. Shoot, set up from the outside, and Pogue could not stop it. Scores 5-all here. Jadra Lott serving for the Lady Lions. Dug out by Montgomery. Nice kill shot there by Morgan Thaxton, 5'10" junior. 6'5" Southeast of Saline.
Serving for the Lady Trojans, number 10, Harris Callahan.
Served by Southeast. They set up shoot, and she gets it in the corner, the left corner. Found the hole there. 6-all is the score.
Serving for Minneapolis, number 0,
Charisma Vigneri to serve for the Lady Lions. Oh, Wells bumped it over and continued on into the net and over the line, scoring a point for the Lions, 7-6. Vigneri to serve again. Pogue. They set up Thaxton. Oh, sweet. Forte bumps it over and finds the hole on the left side, right side of the Trojan defense. 8-6 Lady Lions. Vigneri to serve again. They set up Wells, blocked. Montgomery pops it over from the back row, and it's way over the inline. 9-6 Lady Lions, and timeout Southeast of Saline, trailing our Lions 9-6. If you're a grower of grains in the Minneapolis-Delphos area, you need to keep the Schooler Company in mind here in Minneapolis with great service and great prices offered to you for storage and for purchase of your harvest. The Schooler Company in Minneapolis. The City Pharmacy in Minneapolis provides great service to our area in providing all the meds you need and all the medical devices, and also great greeting cards and other fine gifts. Stop by for a free bottle of children's vitamins, if I'm not mistaken, at City Pharmacy in Minneapolis. Charisma Vigneri continuing to serve. Ladies up, lines up 9-6. Pogue to Helvey. And they pop it just inside the line. Up. Went out of bounds. I wasn't watching close enough. It's 10-6. Verneri continues to serve. She pops it over. Pogue. Helvey pops it down. Couldn't, evaded our block attempt, popping it to the side. 7 to serve 10. Morgan Thaxton to serve for the Trojans. Set up. Forte, she pops it over. Wells. Shoop to Allison. It's blocked. Back to Allison. She pops it over. They set up Wells from the outside. It's over the end line. 11-7, Minneapolis.
Serving for Minneapolis, number 5, Shea Allison.
Shea Allison serving for the Lady Lions. 11 serving 7. And Pogue bumps it out of bounds. Possibly could have let that go, I don't know. 12-7, Minneapolis. Shea Allison again, into the tape, got over the tape. Helvey pops it back. Lott to Allison to shoot. She pops it down and finds a hole that can't be covered by number 10, Karis Callahan, 5'6", sophomore. 13-7, Lady Lions. Shea Allison continues to serve. It's up. Helvey pops it over. Verneri to shoot back to Forte. They get it in. Pogue, Helvey to Wells on the outside. Lott, Allison. And it's blocked out of bounds. Touched by Forte last. Blocked by number 15, Kylie Thaxton, I believe. 8 to serve 13. Taylor Wells. Lott to Allison, to Shea Allison, she gets it over. Helvey to Montgomery, and she puts the killer down in front of Vigneri. Nine to serve 13, Wells pops it over, Verneri with the dig. Allison sets up Shoop, Helvey. Montgomery is blocked. They get it back again, Verneri. Allison. Helvey gets it to Montgomery. She pounds it out of bounds, side out to the Lady Lions. 14 to serve 9. Lindsay Shoop back to serve for the Lady Lions. She opened things rolling here at the beginning of the game, beginning of the match. Shoop just over the tape. Montgomery from the outside. Shoop. Set to Allison to set up Lott. Wells bumps it out of bounds. 15 to serve 9. Lindsay Shoop. Yep, that one didn't roll over. Scores a point for Southeast. They trail 10-15. Serving for the Trojans be number 8, Ariana Helvey. Verneri. Mackenzie Allison to Forte. She knocks it over. It's blocked, but over to the side, and they bump it out of bounds. Number 15, Kylie Thaxton. Lady Lions. Oh, that did not go out of bounds. My eyesight deceived me. It's 11 serving 15. Verneri to McKenzie. 4 hits. Lott tried to bump it over. It rolls off the tape. So 12 to serve 15 here. Helvey serving for the Trojans. Veneri up to Lott. She bumps it over. Pogue. Helvey to Montgomery. She about found a hole and we tip it backwards. You can't rescue it. The lead is dwindled to 2. Timeout Minneapolis. Leading the Trojans 15-13 here in this first match of the contest. We have two insurance agent advertisers this year. One of them is Scott Osherman Agency, the American Family Insurance. Scott with a agency here in Minneapolis and in Belleville. Been providing great service for several years to the Minneapolis community. If you have insurance needs, be sure to remember Scott Osherman. He'll do what he can to serve you best. All Seasons Power Equipment in Minneapolis and Saline, owned by Ronnie Robbins, Minneapolis guy. Provides all sorts of different power equipment, several different manufacturers. I'm thankful for Ronnie getting on board and helping us out this year. Okay, here we go. Helvey serving. And we bump it out of bounds. The lead dwindles to 1. Chance to tie the score. We were up by 5. 15-14. Helvey serving. Hits the tape. Bounces back, serves, scores a point for the Lions. 16-14. Veneri sits down. Kornick came in, Faith Kornick. Served by Forte. Helvey sets up Montgomery. Net violation on Southeast gives the Lions another point. Their lead's now 17-14. Forte to serve again. Helvey sets up Thaxton. Shoop to Allison. Lott bumps it over. Helvey sets up Montgomery. She pops it. Kornick couldn't block it, and it falls to the side. 15 to serve, 17. Pogue to serve again for the Trojans. We played at 25. This rally scoring. Pogue bumps it over. Shoot. Kind of flatlines it. Kornick could not get a good set on it. 16 to serve, 17 now. Pogue with the serve. Shoot. It's a Lott now to Kornick. She pounds it down. Helvey back to Wells. She gets it in. Excuse me, that's Schlesinger. Kendall Schlesinger, 5'8", junior. Score tied at 17 now. Pogue continues to serve for the Lady Trojans. Shoot to Kornick. Lott bumps it over. Helvey sets up Montgomery. It's blocked by Kornick. It falls to the side. Southeast takes the lead, 18-17. Pogue continuing to serve. Into the net. Ties the score at 18. The Lady Lions serving. Mackenzie Allison to serve. Pogue to Helvey. Thaxton back over to Minneapolis. Comes to Lott. He pounds it down. The block attempt by Schlesinger and Thaxton could not prevent it. 19-18 Minneapolis. Mackenzie Allison serves. And that ball's going out of bounds. Scores a point for the Lady Lions. 20-18. Mackenzie Allison. Montgomery to Helvey. Thaxton. Allison to Allison. Lott pops it over. It's going to go out of bounds just over the corner line. Draws the Trojans within a point, 19-20. Erica Montgomery to serve for the Lady Trojans. Montgomery with the serve. Shoot. Mackenzie Allison to Shea Allison. Off the foot of the Lady Trojan there. Scores a point for the Lions, up 21-19.
Serving for Minneapolis, number 12, Jadra Lott.
Lott serves. And that was a mean one. Schlesser just kind of put her hands up to protect herself, I think. Southeast with the timeout, trailing 22-19. Now our other advertiser that we've got this year in the insurance agency business is Lyle Davidson of the Davidson Agency in Minneapolis, Delphus, and Bennington. I believe he represents Allied Insurance, and he's serving his public well, is doing well, is glad to have the opportunity to serve whomever needs to come his way for insurance help. Lyle's a Minneapolis grad, and we appreciate his support. Mike Perry joins us now. Welcome, Mike. People will be glad to quit listening to me and hear somebody that knows what they're talking about.
No, thanks, Dale. You're spot on. It's a good start to the year. It looks like Minneapolis ahead of Southeast. Southeast always a tough draw, and when they've got Erica Montgomery in the lineup, she can bring it to the net, and we've got a pretty good scorer in Jadra Lott as well. So it's a good matchup here early.
22 serving 19.
Jadra serves it over in good shape. It's a big hit by Montgomery, and the pass goes over to the bench. Out of bounds, side out, and point to Southeast. I heard the whistle from outside, Dale, but I didn't hear the air conditioner running.
Yeah, no. Okay. That's the new gym. Another year and a half. Karis Callahan serves, and down the lot, she could not get to it. Ties this. No, 1 point advantage. 21 to serve 22.
That was a heck of a serve as it just cleared the net. It might have even ticked the net. We need a side out right here.
Set up Shea Allison. Helvey sets up Wells. We got bodies everywhere. Oh, thank you for letting that not go out of bounds.
Yes, and we let it go out of bounds as Nicole Forte watched that one go out of bounds. I don't have a number for or name for number 0.
That is Charisma Veneri. She's a number 24 on the program.
Okay.
Freshman.
Serve almost dunked in there. Oh, it's out though. Good stuff, kill, but the stuff goes out of bounds. Point to Southeast. We have new headgear, Dale.
Yes. 22 to serve 23. Morgan Thaxton serving into the net.
Ooh,
Game
that
point.
Was a big point right there.
24-22. Shea Allison to serve.
Shea's serve over in good shape. Now Southeast on the attack, and in it goes. Taylor Wells with a big smash, cross-court winner. It's in, point Southeast, and they will be serving down 1 point. Our primary setter had to go all the way to the back row to get that one set up front. That's not good. Oh, thank you very much.
Eric Montgomery could not get it across. Ends up being the final point needed by the Lady Lions, winning this game of the match 25-23, and it becomes the 474th career win for Julie McCullough.
Wow. Montgomery just a little bit late getting to the net, or she would have pounded that one down. All she could do is tap it over, and it rolled off the bottom of her hand. Lucky break there. Minneapolis takes the first game, as Dale mentioned, 25-23, and we'll switch sides. And Southeast will have to contend with the cable.
We'll take a short break, get these sweaty headphones off our head since the air conditioning is not working, and we'll just let you listen to the activity going on here. We'll be back in a few minutes for game 2 of the match. They got us 2 new headsets, and the others are being refurbished.
Good.
Other than the bad one. Bad one, bye-bye.
Did have a bad one.
Hey, Samsdale. The computer I think that you're talking about is an Avalanche. Yeah. It is. Okay, yeah, all we do is send things out via wireless. It goes to the team line and then it comes back to Avalanche. All right, bye. Yeah, I asked Julie how many years she'd been coaching. This is her 24th season. Can I ask you your record? 470 things. So, wow. She said, well, it's been a while.
400 and some, how many games?
This will be the 474th win. Well, I take that back. I hadn't won the match yet. So.
Is that a match or a game?
Well, in the match is 2 games, right? Yeah, these will be matches.
Oh, that's even more impressive.
I assume. I don't know. I didn't ask. I assume it's matches.
Yeah. I would presume that as well. Well, I got one concern. That's a little heavier knee brace on Jadra Lott's knee than I'd like to see, more than just an elastic band. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Back for game 2 of match 1. I have that terminology right?
Yes.
Game 2, match 1.
Yep.
All right. Very good. Southeast to serve, Helvey. Number 8, Ariane Helvey, 5'6" senior to serve. She played a very effective middle hitter. Set up person in that first game.
Libero goes right in. Now, liberos usually are not, and this one is not as well listed in the roster.
That would be Kylie Pogue.
You think?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's good to know. We're underway. Shea takes that one on the back row, almost out of bounds, and Jadra Lott pounds one down. A pass goes over. It's blocked by Forte. Minneapolis will play it on their side. We tip it, and they oblige us by tipping it right back over. Now in the middle, Forte. Her smash is handled in pretty good shape by Helvey, but her pass goes over the net and down for a point, Minneapolis. Always good to get that first point, isn't it, Dale?
Yes, it is. Nicole Forte serving.
Momentum so important in volleyball. And yeah.
Montgomery puts the hammer down.
When you've got a offensive person such as Erica Montgomery, she can bring it. At her height, it goes down to the floor quickly.
Pogue serving.
Allison's pass. Wow, that was a nice play by Lott. Allison's pass was going over.
Actually, that was Mackenzie Allison, I think, that knocked that over, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the pass was going over the net, and we got a hand on it just enough to get it inbounds. But our serve there by Mackenzie Allison goes in the net, point and side out to Southeast.
Ties the score at 2. Erica Montgomery to serve for the Trojans. Nice
Jump serve.
dig.
Most of the girls are doing that these days. Now on the outside, here's a big hit. It's in.
Wells, number 11. Taylor Wells, 5'8" junior.
Big attack from the outside. Wells. And we have a little change of something here. It's calling. They're going to redo it.
Replay, okay.
Overpass, and Lott takes it on the back row. Allison with a nice attack from the outside. Southeast there to cover. Now Minneapolis on the attack.
Kornick with the kill attempt, can't get it over. Number 9 in the contest for Southeast, that's Giulia Viri, I believe it's pronounced. Foreign exchange student, 5'8" junior.
What was that name once more, Dale?
Giulia Viri is the way I'm saying it.
Thank you. Kick saved by Shoup. It's up, and Minneapolis still alive. Southeast saves it. A little out of sorts there on the offensive end. Minneapolis trying to work Faith Kornick into the mix here in the middle, playing the front row.
4 to serve 3.
Shoup goes to get it. Nice dig by Lott on the back row.
Shoup was in the net, or over the line, one of the two. 5 to 3 Southeast.
In the net or plenty far over, under.
Very.
Callahan, that would have went out. We took it anyway. Timeout by Coach Mack. She's going to slow down the purple offense for a few minutes here.
They lead the Lady Lions 6 to 3 in this second game of the match. Again, our advertisers this season: All Seasons Powered Equipment, Minneapolis, Saline, City Pharmacy here in Minneapolis, Scott Oshman Insurance Agency, the Schooler Company, and Davidson Agency.
Well, it's a hot one, 85 degrees outside, but it isn't too bad inside the gym. It can get worse than this, and it probably will by evening's end. 6-3 Southeast, and they have the serve as Callahan gets ready to serve. And we're back in action here. Lott takes the serve, and we can't get to it as our primary setter is not getting it where it needs to be. 7-3 Southeast. Callahan still serving. Forte with a nice dig on the back row. Now, the big attack by Shoup. And it goes out of bounds. Nice big stuff kill by number 11, Taylor Wells. Callahan still serving. It's out. Good. They let that one go. I didn't get the camera over on it, but it does go out of bounds, side out, and point to Minneapolis.
4 to serve 8.
Vigneri, the libero, will serve. And it's over in good shape. Set is not good. Good net play by Forte as she's there for the block. Now Minneapolis on the offense, and that's right on the line. As our line judge had it on the red, as I did as well. Vigneri still serving 5-8. Minneapolis trailing here by 3 Southeast. Montgomery with a back row attack, and we cannot regain our composure. That pass goes in the net. And it's side out and point to Southeast. Thaxton. She's tall drink of water as well, and her serve goes out of bounds. Service out, air, and it's point Minneapolis. Shea Allison to serve. And a nice one at that. Nice dig on the back row by Callahan. Now Montgomery is able to attack from the back row. We cannot handle her attacks, whether it be back row or front row. She's a pretty decent attacker. 10-6 Southeast. And it's Taylor Wells at the service line. McNary handles that one. Now from the back row. That's a nice attack by Allison. Montgomery with a big hit. And we cannot dig it out on the defensive end. McNary there, but the pass goes up and right back down.
5-point lead for the Trojans now, 11-6. Wells with the serve.
Jadrew was there. Now Allison has to back set it all the way across, and she does. There's a nice little tip by Thaxton, and it drops on our side. No one there. Point Southeast.
They've doubled the score now, 12-6.
Nice serve by Wells, but the pass from the back row goes astray, out of bounds, and Coach McCulloch with another timeout here as Southeast rolling along here in the second game of the first match, 13-6. And we'll take a quick break ourselves as Dale will continue with some of our new sponsors this year.
Again, the Schooler Company here in Minneapolis. If you've got grain to sell, grain to store, you can haul it to Schooler, and they'll do their best to serve you there with the best prices available. I appreciate Schooler Company being on board with us this year. City Pharmacy, always there when you need them, providing great service and medications, durable equipment, gifts and greeting cards.
Longtime sponsor of Minneapolis
Yes.
high school and junior high activities.
Definitely.
Taylor Wells back at the service line. We need a side out. It's over in good shape, and the dig on the back row is not, as it goes in the net.
14 to serve 6.
There's another one over in good shape. Lott with the dig. Now Forte tips it over. That's a gimme. Ooh, big block.
Forte and Mackenzie Allison.
Big block. We needed that.
7 to serve 14. Shoop.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Service error is, that one goes out of bounds. 15-7. Well, we're kind of senior laden as far as the girls on this team.
We really are. It's going to be that way in basketball when it rolls around too.
There's a nice dig. Pass, we had to go back and get it.
Lott ran into the pole. She ran into it after she hit it, I thought. But
I think that was the case as well, and Coach McCulloch is kind of questioning the call, and we're going to do it over. She did run into it. I couldn't tell you for sure if it was after or during. If it was during, then of course she was out, and it would have been out of bounds.
I believe the ball had left her hands before she ran into it. Redo. 15 serving 7.
Helvey over in good shape now. The set on the outside. Lott, it's tipped at the net by Eklund, and it goes out of bounds. Point to Minneapolis. And we need run off 3 or 4 of them right here to get back in this game. Forte. Nice serve. Almost an overpass. Montgomery tipped it over, and that's just what we needed. And Faith Kornick with a nice play there to put that one right back down on the southeast side of the court. Point Minneapolis.
5'10" sophomore for the Lady Lions.
Boom. Well, Montgomery set perfectly, and there's almost no getting in front of that one. She finds an opening. She pounds it right down, right now.
16 to serve 9.
And that is Kylie Pogue serving for Southeast. Jump serve. And she had a lift there on the back set. Mackenzie Allison with the back set. Mackenzie primary setter here, looks like.
17 serving 9.
Forte bangs it on over. In 3, there's an outside hit. It's in. Both ways it was in.
Double the score here, 18-9.
Pogue still serving. Shoop with a nice pass this time. Bott not in position for the attack. Kornick sticks out an arm, and Kenzie backpedaling, pounds it into the net. 19-9 now Southeast with a comfortable lead here in the second game of the first match. They dink that one right in. Pogue puts it right in there. We cannot get there. Kind of an easy one here for him, Dale. That's out.
As well as things went for the Lady Lions in game 1 of the match, it's been just the opposite here in game 2. 10 to serve 20. Mackenzie Allison with the serve.
Yeah,
Lift.
that was a lift as well. A little tough to make the play when that ball gets up above your shoulders, trying to bump it back to the front. And Taylor Wells kind of got caught in between there. Might have been a 2-hit. And that's what Coach Stevenson is asking about right now. Evidently was 2-hit.
11 serving 20.
That is out. Close. Didn't kick up any chalk. Well, Dale, I didn't make it up to the Gatorade scrimmage. Boys football.
I did, but right at the end, and I didn't realize it was getting over. I think they called it pretty much because of the storm that was out there. But
North of us, but making noise, wasn't it?
and there was stuff on the radar possibly coming this way, so I think they just cut it short.
Montgomery's serve is out.
Saved by Baker there.
Jadra Lott to serve from Minneapolis. Jadra put a couple in right here, and we get some momentum.
22
back.
into the net.
23-12. As Callahan comes back in to serve. Eklund heads to the bench. Callahan. No. In the net it goes. Point Minneapolis. We're still alive here.
Somehow, some way. 13 to serve 23. It's going to take quite a rally.
McNary serve is over in good shape. Back row attack by Montgomery. Finally, she hits one in the net. And Southeast coach wants a timeout to discuss the rotation. They're not getting into position, and she is pointing that out.
Minneapolis 14, Southeast 23 in this second game of the first match. In this triangular here, the Lady Lions hosting both Southeast of Saline and the Clay County Community Tigers.
Oh, it's Clay County Community Tigers. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure that. Let me see here. I think that's the case. Let me look at their roster. I think they have Clay Center Volleyball, but I'm pretty sure the school is officially known as Clay County Community.
Well, the gym hasn't heated up too much as of yet. They used to have the water coolers as some additional cooling, but
only have one big fan on today.
Just one big fan.
We could use another one up here. Okay, Veneri to serve for the Lady Lions.
We need a bunch. Charisma is up and over in good shape. Montgomery is pass to the front is good. Wells bangs it right through the blocker. Down on the Minneapolis side, point Southeast. 1 point now from evening the match at 1 game apiece.
Thaxton serving.
Allison with the set, and we just bump it over. Now Wells with attack in the middle. Minneapolis with a good chance to, that's out. Oh, it was tipped though. We tipped it over, but Southeast evidently got a hand on it and it went out of bounds. Point and side out to Minneapolis.
15 to serve 24.
Shea Allison at the service line. Montgomery just leans back and whacks that one over. And we set it on over. Now Thaxton gets it on over. I think Jadra's needs a little bit more tender than it is led on to be. I don't know how much problem she has there.
Well, game 2 of this first match is won by the Lady Trojans, 25-15. Lady Lions won the first one, 25-23. So the deciding game of the match coming up shortly. Our other advertisers are All Seasons Power and Equipment with Ronnie Robbins here in both Minneapolis and Salina, and the Lyle Davidson Agency, Allied Insurance, I believe, in Minneapolis, Delphus, and Bennington. Toro Equipment, I believe, is the one that is being emphasized by All Seasons Power and Equipment for the advertising campaign here. We will take a break and be back with game 3 of the match. All right, the deciding game of this match between Southeast Saline Lady Trojans and the host Lady Lions of Minneapolis. Lindsay Shoup to serve for the Lions.
Third and final game. All knotted up, rubber match right here. Shoup's serve over in great shape. Now the overpass by Southeast. They recover, and Erica Montgomery's right there to pound it down. Point and side out to Southeast. Helvey. Good serve. Now the set. Forte back set is stuffed. And it's killed. Stuff killed. Erica Montgomery right there. 2-0 Southeast. Helvey still serving. Allison with a nice pass to the front. We're late getting there. Set was there. We're in the net.
Three 0 Lady Trojans.
In the net or under the net. There's a net serve and side out to Minneapolis.
Helby was the server for Southeast there.
Helps us out there. Forte now serving for Minneapolis. Nicole. Great serve. What a dig on the back row. Montgomery pumps it on over. And we come from the outside. Our attack goes in the net. Point Southeast.
4 to serve 1.
Kylie Pogue to the service line. Leading 4-1. So right on over now in the middle. Lott dunks it right in there. Right over the top of two big blockers. Montgomery and Thaxton were right there to block her. And she tipped it right over the top of them. She'll have to do that at times. They know she can bring it.
2 to serve 4, Mackenzie Allison.
Overpass. Just like that, Gager Lott was ready for that one and did exactly what she should do when that pass comes over like that. Pound it right back down.
3 to serve 4, Mackenzie Allison.
Big point right there from Minneapolis. Southeast was trying to work into a little bit of a lead like they did last game. Now on the outside, Shea Allison attack. Pogue digs it from the outside. Montgomery just has it blasted right back. What a deal. Big time net play by Minneapolis. Still volleying here, and Gager Lott pounds it right off the shoulder of Mr. Macy.
That sailed on her a little bit, didn't it? 5 to serve 3.
Montgomery jump serve. Nice dig by Hugh. All right, Jadra Lott pounds it right through the block.
Thaxton, number 13, Morgan Thaxton. Kind of bottled up in her arms there. 4 to serve 5. Lott from Minneapolis.
Lott to the back row now. Serve is over in good shape. Pass goes all the way to the back row. Forte, now the back set. And our attack goes in the net. Callahan comes in to serve and play the back row as Kendall Schlesinger plays the front row. Now the serve goes in the net.
Karis Callahan serving. 5 to serve 6.
Service error, and Minneapolis awarded that gift. Montgomery gets it off the side. Thaxton with a nice attack. Now Shoup tips it on over. Pogue. Thaxton had to go around the antenna on that one. Did not touch it, or it would have been out of bounds. Big time hit by Wells on the outside, and the block goes out of bounds on our side. Point and side out to Southeast.
Serving for Southeast, number 13, Morgan.
7 to serve 5.
Thaxton at the service line. Nice dig on the back row by Shea Allison. Now the back row attack by Lott is handled on the back row. Allison's set goes way out of bounds. Oh, they have 2 Thaxtons.
Yep.
Yeah. And the older one is at the service line. Back set by Minneapolis. Allison, and the attack by Shea Allison is handled on the back row by Southeast. Taylor Wells tips it over at the net, and there's no one in the middle. Ball falls right in, and it's a point. Southeast 9-5, purple. Pretty good serve and a good dig on the back row. McNary's pass goes clear to the net. Allison right there, Mackenzie Allison, tried to tip it over, and it's stuffed on her. Point Southeast. Coach McCulloch is going to call a quick timeout here as Southeast has ran out to a 5-point lead, Dale.
They've doubled the score, 10-5 here in the third game of this first match. It was quite close for the first several points, but Southeast has reeled several points off to double the score and lead 10-5.
Southeast with a couple senior leaders on their squad as well. LV, Montgomery, and Pogue, all seniors. They've got some nice underclassmen are playing well too. Callahan only a sophomore. And so are the Thaxton girls. So they've got some good players for the future, so do we.
13, Morgan Thaxton continues to serve, one of those underclassmen, sophomore.
Schuplot, Forte, and Allison, seniors from Minneapolis, are passed from the back row. Goes in the net. Our setter cannot get there.
11 to serve 5.
And there's a heck of a nice serve by Thaxton, as that had some overspin on it. Goes right down to the floor as it cleared the tape. We could not dig it out on the back row. McNary with a good dig there. Outside set, Lott. It's out. Attack from the back row, and
Just
Southeast
over the
now.
line.
Southeast now with a 13-5 lead. Allison's pass, overpass. We're lucky to keep that one in play. Now the back set. Thaxton could not get it to go down. There's a miss hit by our setter. And that's a point to Southeast.
They're up 14-5 now. 9-point advantage.
McNary with a nice dig. Forte bumps it on over as we had no play on an attack. There's a nice stuff by Shea Allison as Kylie Thaxton tried to tip that one over. Point side out to Minneapolis. Shea Allison at the service line. Montgomery's pass goes awry. Now, good attack in the middle. Forte. Southeast able to get there, but Montgomery all lined up on the back row. Counts it down.
15 to serve 6.
Taylor Wells serving for Minneapolis. Or, excuse me, Southeast. Set on the outside is Lott was not ready for it. Had to go get it. Did have a foot slide under the net. The line judge right there, but no call.
Montgomery couldn't handle it on the opposite side. And side out to the Lady Lions. 7 serving 15.
Yeah, we sorely needed that side out. Now Montgomery bumps it on over. Shea Allison's pass goes backwards. Now Lott tries to catch up to that pass, and her attack goes in the net. 16-7.
Number 5, Kendall Schlesinger, 5'8" junior, in for the Lady Trojans.
LV serving for Southeast, and has served well all night long. Montgomery with another blast. There's just no getting to that one, as Coach McCulloch's wanting to know how many timeouts she has left. She has one more. She's going to take it right now. 17-7 Southeast. Dale, the Purples are moving out on us on this game.
Well, they're quite a talented squad. I was just trying to remember if they went to state last year or not. I'm thinking they did. I could be wrong. But
for some reason, I was thinking Clay Center did. But
well, they probably did, but they're in Division II, Class 4A.
Right, but I was just thinking this might be a heck of a try just to start the season with the teams that are here.
Clay Center lost a lot off that squad last year. Talk about a lot of senior leadership. So we'll be able to watch them here against the Lady Trojans in match 2.
I was just
kind of a squad they have.
presuming that Southeast and Clay Center, the Lady Tigers, would play this next match.
I'm assuming that too. Home field advantage, you get the rest.
There you go.
Helvey to serve for the Lady Trojans.
I also get the club sandwich at home.
Oh, all right.
Helvey still serving for the Purples. It's up and over in good shape. Mackenzie Allison with the set. Lock, plenty of time to get there. I think she's not 100% on that leg. I think that knee is a little gimpy.
18-7 now.
A little early in the season to push it too hard if she's got a gimpy knee. Helvey still serving. Shoot the pass. Mackenzie with the back set. Forte tips it over, and they cannot get to it. Looked like Thaxton was running out of real estate over there in front of the bleachers. It's side out and point to Minneapolis. 8 serving 18, Minneapolis down 10. Forte, nice serve, but
way over the end line. 19-8. Southeast. Pogue to serve.
Jump serve. Pogue's serve over in good shape. Mackenzie with the set. And Faith's attack goes a little bit long out the end line as well. 20-8 Southeast. Serving and leading. We need a side out. That set was two-hand, but no call. Coach wanted it. She saw it. They put it down anyway. Thaxton right there. She gets the point. She's pretty happy down there. And I think you're right, Dale. The more I think about it, with Montgomery and what they had.
I'm thinking they went to state last year, Southeast. 9 to serve 20.
Alignment violation by the Purples. Minneapolis gets it anyway. Allison serve, wonderful serve. That's a lift on the back row. Like a pinball machine back there. All she could do is stick a hand out, and a lift is called. Mackenzie with a nice serve. There's a set in the middle. Montgomery pounds it through the block. Excuse me, that was Thaxton with the attack. Montgomery to the back row to serve here, with the Purples leading 21-10. That's out.
The power by Montgomery knocks that quite a ways. 11 to serve 21.
Watt still down 10. Jadra with a nice serve. Tape shot, and they're able to cover. Our pass goes over, and little mix-up as there are too many Purples in the same spot. It drops to the floor. Point Minneapolis.
Southeast takes the timeout, leading 21-12 here in this third game of match 1.
Southeast coach does not even want that momentum to switch to the other side of the net. As you well know, it could be a big swing if they pile up about 4 or 5 points in a row.
Really could, but we're down 9, so we dug ourselves quite a hole to try to get out of. Probably not impossible, but it's going to take a lot of fight. A lot of fight.
Minneapolis to continue to serve here. Jade Rillat at the service line. Minneapolis trailing 12-21. Jade Rillat serve is over in good shape. Montgomery with a nice dig on the back row. Back set by Pleasant there.
She found a big hole on our right backside.
And a left-hander know if she's dominantly left-hand or not, but it dropped point Southeast.
Karis Callahan serves. 22 serving 12.
Our setter is just not given enough room. Our middle's not getting out of the way, for one thing, which would help our primary setter.
23 serving 12.
Callahan. That goes off the beam. Forte there for the rescue, and McKenzie back sets it over. Minneapolis still in business here. And it drops one down in the middle, and our pass goes out of bounds. And their match point.
24 serving 12.
Callahan has served well all night long. There's another one. Forte with a nice dig. McKenzie just taps it over. And you can't get your dauber down. This Southeast team is good, and they'll undoubtedly play for the league title, I'm sure.
24 serving 13.
There's
or
a
13
set.
serving 24.
Now Wells, big old block by Minneapolis. It goes out of bounds. Point will be to Southeast as it did not land in bounds.
That takes care of it. 25-13, the final in this third game of the match. So the Lady Trojans take care of the Lions 2-1 here.
Yep, looks
Review
like
it. The game 1, Minneapolis took 25-23. Game 2, Southeast took 25-15. And here in the game 3, 25-13. And that puts Coach McCulloch's record at 473 and 291. Career in her 24th year. Hard games here early on in the season, and Clay Center will be next for us. And next Thursday, Mike, they go down to Heston.
I looked at the schedule, saw that Heston tournament.
And I think I heard that Trinity out of Wichita is there too. So.
Yeah, that's not an easy tournament regardless.
So, a lot of
oh, I've got a minute, Dale. I've got 20 plus a match, so I'll go home and get us a sandwich.
Sounds good. We'll be back for match 2 between the Lady Lions after they rested up here, licked their wounds, and as they host the Clay Center Tigers next. Thanks for listening here on Eagle Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com. Dale H. Mike Perry signing off. We'll be back for the second match. Okay.